Hi everybody, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. Before I get started with the reading, I just want to take a second and thank all of my subscribers. Thank you guys so very much. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, and just all of your support. Thank you to everybody that has donated, and thank you to all of the clients that have purchased a private reading from me. I want to wish you all a happy 2017. I want to thank you also for bearing with me while I've been trying to get the January monthlies out and also the 2017 yearly tarot forecast. Unfortunately, I had to miss a couple of the weekly forecast in order to get those readings out. I just want to wish you all a happy 2017, and again, thank you for your support. Thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for your patience. And if you are looking for additional guidance aside from the weekly and monthly tarot forecasts that I offer here on my channel, I do draw and upload a daily oracle guidance card every single day to Facebook and also Instagram. So if you're looking for extra guidance, please head over to Facebook or Instagram and follow me there. And of course, if you are interested in a private reading, please head over to northeasttarot.com and read about how I offer my private readings. So I wish you all a wonderful week. Stay tuned for the reading. Hi Libra, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of January 9th through the 15th. This is for Libra Sun, Libra Moon, and Libra Rising signs. Okay, wow, Libra. All right, at the bottom of the deck, Libra, I do have the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. So the Ace of Cups is a beautiful blessing from the heavens that's coming through for many of you. So this is something that's going to be exciting, something that's going to make you very, very happy. You actually have a very, very interesting spread. I would say there's definitely going to be a lot going on for many Librans this week. Now, the overall energy for the week, Libra, is actually the Tower. Now, the Tower is not negative. This is a neutral energy. It can go in either direction. So for some of you, the way that you're relating to this is I feel like you're finding something out, and it's quite surprising. Now, with that being said, that doesn't always mean it's negative. For some of you, it's a bit of a shock. And you could be finding out that maybe you're pregnant with the Ace of Cups here. There's some beautiful blessing that's coming in with the Ace of Cups. For others, this could be a home. The Tower can always represent a building, an actual building or structure. So for some of you, maybe you're moving to a new home. But the Tower does represent something big, something major. So for many of you, this Ace of Cups, this new beginning, this is something that you're manifesting, and it's something big within your life. Now, with the Six of Pentacles, which is a very generous energy, it represents either giving or receiving. With the Six of Pentacles, for many of you, this is you maybe receiving that very sudden communication that really allows for things to now move forward. We have a lot of movement here. There's definitely going to be a lot taking place for many Librans this week. So for some of you with the Knight of Wands here and the Tower, you're definitely moving to a new home. Maybe this is something that you've been trying to manifest for quite some time. So you could be definitely be getting that communication that you could have been waiting on. For some of you, it's coming in quite suddenly. With the Knight of Wands, though, this is that very hasty energy, so there could be a lot happening very quickly. You could be traveling as well, again, moving. For some of you, you're maybe moving up within the company that you work for. This could definitely be some sort of promotion or opportunity that's coming in for some of you, and it's very surprising because we do have the Knight of Wands here with the King of Pentacles. So I do feel like for some of you, you're actually moving towards this financial success, this stability. So I think that for some of you, you're definitely maybe moving up within the company that you work for. There could be some Librans that maybe you're actually landing a new job. With the Three of Pentacles, I see many of you working very hard. So maybe some of you have been working very hard within your career. And then with the Three of Pentacles, this can often represent you being watched within the workplace. So there definitely could have been some Libras that maybe you were being watched within the workplace, and that's why you're receiving this maybe communication or this offer for maybe a higher paying position or a promotion here. So this is really, really good. I see many of you moving towards this stability or this, you know, this abundance, moving up within the company or moving towards maybe a higher paying position here. And here's that offer that's coming through. We have the Knight of Cups here. So for many of you, I do feel like this is something financial, but for some of you, this definitely could be new love coming in with the Knight of Cups. They might be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, but not necessarily. For some of you, they're definitely maybe a Cancer individual that's coming through and presenting an offer to you. But for some of you, this definitely can be this King of Pentacles character here, or even maybe a fire sign. But I'm feeling earth and water more than anything else. So this can be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, or this can be maybe a Cancer, or a Scorpio or Pisces individual that's coming through with an offer. Now, if you've been single for quite some time, oftentimes the Tower will come up when literally you're meeting someone that's about to rock your world. Your whole world is about to change. This is something big. So for some of you, this is a new relationship that you're manifesting here. We have the Magician. So whatever this new beginning is, this is you manifesting this. This is an empowering energy, Libra. So you have everything you need to be successful. This is you creating something new. For some of you, there could even be a very small number of Librans. This is maybe you starting a business here. But I do feel like for many of you, this is either you starting a relationship, or this is you moving to a new home, or this is something business related. So you moving up within the company, or you actually landing a new job. But this is, you know, this is you manifesting this amazing new beginning. You have some empowering energies here with the Magician and then the Chariot. This is you in the driver's seat. This is you moving forward. This is also the ultimate victory card. So with this offer coming in, I mean, this is pretty amazing. And like I mentioned, there's a lot of movement here with the Knight of Wands. You know, you have the Knight of Cups, you have the Chariot, and then you also have the Six of Swords. So there's a lot of movement here. And for many of you, this is you moving towards peace of mind, moving from stormy waters to much more calmer waters. So there could have been some Librans that maybe you were dealing with a difficult situation, but you're in the driver's seat, and maybe now the energy is now starting to really move forward. Oftentimes I can see the Chariot come through when the energy's been a little bit stagnant or slower moving, and now the energy's shifting, and now the energy's really moving forward. So this is wonderful. So for many of you, if you were dealing with challenges or dealing with difficulties, this is now the energy moving forward. You're moving towards peace of mind. I think that it's going to be an amazing week for you. For 99% of you, I feel like this is something big, or it's a surprise, and it's wonderful. Again, moving up within the company that you work for. For some of you, moving to a new home. For others, this is love coming in. You could have been single for quite some time. For some of you, you might have met this person maybe within the workplace. And then maybe he's just coming through, or she's coming through, and they're just presenting an offer to you out of nowhere. But if that's the case, if that's how you're relating to these energies, I feel like you're going to accept. Yeah, so this is wonderful. If you're already in a relationship, Libra, I think it's going to be a wonderful week for you. Your partner could be coming through with some sort of offer. Maybe they want to take the relationship to the next level. Maybe they want to travel. Maybe they want to go on vacation. For some Librans, maybe your partner is proposing an offer. Maybe they want to move in together or something like that. But this is very, very positive. Overall, okay, so I just had a card flip out, which is pretty interesting. I was going to say that overall financially, I think it's going to be a wonderful week for you. Absolutely, I definitely see some of you moving towards this financial abundance and the stability. And then, of course, emotionally, I think it's going to be a wonderful week for you. Now, interesting enough, the card that just flipped out for you, Libra, is patience. Now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student, because in the future, you will synthesize your knowledge into action. So that's very interesting. It's a little contradictory here to the other cards, the other energies. But let's see. I want to see if any other cards would like to come out for you, Libra. Now, some of you, maybe you've had to be patient. In 2016, especially the second half of 2016, a lot of the signs, a lot of people in general were dealing with some very slow pace moving energy. A lot of us have had to be patient, so maybe some Librans have been waiting for this, and that's why we have this Tower energy. Something is coming in quite suddenly. It's a bit of a shock for some of you, but also here, it's not just about patience. It's also about doing research, gathering information. So for some of you, you need to gather information. You need to do some research when it comes to a particular matter. But I just want to see if Spirit has any other messages for you. If I can shuffle. Any other messages for Libra? There we go. So we just had another card fly out. Okay, wow. This is beautiful. And it resonates wonderfully. Serena, I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how this will happen. Have faith. So you have the Serena card, which is wonderful, which speaks of abundance. So I do see many of you moving up within the company. For some of you, maybe this is that offer that's coming in quite suddenly to move up within the company, or that offer coming through for a new job quite suddenly. Maybe you're not starting that job this week. This is you just manifesting this within your life. This offer could be coming through, and now you're making plans. Maybe you do need to do some research, but it's still happening. So for some of you, this is just the very start of something wonderful happening within your life, but it is leading to that abundance. So this is wonderful. You have a great spread here, Libra. So I do hope that you found this reading helpful, and I wish you a wonderful week. Take care.